Get Liverpool FC updates directly to your inbox, plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. The January transfer window is a notoriously difficult time to go shopping. Teams near the bottom of the table scramble for players who could help keep them up. Those near the top search for that one gem that could go on to guarantee them Champions League football, or even a title push. Liverpool currently sit in 4th place, 3 points clear of 5th place Tottenham, and with a better goal difference. And coming into January, it was clear what Klopp had to do to improve his team. The early acquisition of defender Virgil van Dijk for a world record fee was a statement of intent. But after the high of Van Dijk, came the inevitable low, the gem in the Anfield crown. Philippe Coutinho, completing his $142 million transfer to Barcelona. But just how can he be replaced? A rumored medical for Leicester's Riyad Mahrez was quickly quashed by the club, and an apparent effort to bring a Naby Keita early has seen RB Leipzig refuse, with the German club stating that the deal will go through exactly as was agreed. In the summer window, the question on everyone's mind is, how could Liverpool replace their number 10? Here's 6 suggestions. 1. Premier League proven Manuel Lanzini. Possibly an underwhelming replacement for Liverpool fans, but maybe not a bad option nonetheless. Fans tend to forget that Coutinho was relatively unknown when he signed for Liverpool, with at the time boss Brendan Rodgers taking a gamble on the Brazilian. An under-the-radar acquisition of Lanzini could end up being another well-taken gamble, especially when you consider he is already acclimatized to the league. Image: Mike Hewitt, Getty Images. Lanzini is now in his 3rd year in the Premier League and has shown flashes of brilliance for current club West Ham. The Argentine would by no means be the finished article and would need developing if he were to fill the Brazilian's boots. However, in Jurgen Klopp, Lanzini would have the perfect manager in terms of unlocking his potential. Whilst at Dortmund, Klopp developed the likes of Marco Reus, Mario Götze, Robert Lewandowski, Mats Hummels, etc. All household names now. But before Klopp, ordinary players that needed a chance to grow. Could Lanzini be the next name on Klopp's long list of superstars? 2. The forgotten man Suso. Cast your mind back to 2012. Brendan Rodgers had just taken over the helm at Anfield. Liverpool were preparing for a Europa League campaign, and Suso was the crown jewel of the academy. The young Spaniard had just been promoted to the first team, and Reds fans were excited to see what their most recent academy graduate could do. Although lacking in pace, the Spaniard had superb control, the ability to beat a defender in a wand of a left foot. He played a handful of games for the Reds. However, the January signing of a certain Philippe Coutinho saw the Spaniard shunted out of the side. A loan spell in 2013 further moved Suso further out into the cold, and in 2015 he transferred to AC Milan. Since joining the Italian outfit, the Spaniard has received regular playing time and now plays in an attacking midfield role. He has developed his game and is now regarded as one of Italy's finest creators. Still only 24, the Spaniard could develop further, and with a release clause set at $45 million, the Reds could afford to acquire their former prospect as well as reinforce elsewhere. 3. The assist king Hakim Ziyech. Dutch side Ajax have a long history of producing and developing talent, and current starman Ziyech is no exception to that rule. The creative midfielder is currently bossing it in the league and has continued the form he showed in last season's Europa League run, which saw the Dutch outfit reach the final. Taking into consideration the horrific start to the season former teammate Davy Klaassen has had at Everton, there would be cause for skepticism about Ziyech's ability to perform in the Premier League. However, Transfermarkt has the player valued at around 15 million. And in today's market, a fee that minimal for a player who has provided 9 assists and 4 goals this season seems like a low-risk investment. 4. Adding to the goals, Nabil Fekir. 13 goals and 3 assists in 16 games for the Lyon captain. A like-for-like replacement for Liverpool's departing Brazilian. Fekir started his career as a striker at Lyon. However, this year has dropped further back, playing in the number 10 role. He's always been a promising player. However, since the departure of Alexander Lacazette, the young Frenchman has gone into overdrive, leading the charge to get his club back into the Champions League. He is Lyons' current joint top scorer and captain, therefore would not be cheap. However, if Arsenal's Lacazette is anything to go by, then Fekir could be well worth splashing the cash on. 5. The all-round superstar Lorenzo Insigne. One of the major criticisms about Liverpool's transfer business is that they hardly buy the finished article. Lorenzo Insigne would be that finished article. A world-class superstar, and one of the best players in Europe, let alone Serie A. The pacey Italian is primarily a winger, but has been utilized in behind the striker this season to great effect. His partnership with Dries Mertens has propelled Napoli to the top of the Italian league. And if he adapts the way Salah has, then Liverpool could find themselves with one of the best strike forces in world football. With this being said, he would by no means be cheap. He signed a contract in the summer which did not include a release clause, meaning Napoli don't have to sell. However, with fans calling for a major signing and with 142 million in the bank, it would be yet another statement if the Reds were to go out and bring in that finished article. 6. Improve elsewhere, Jan Oblak. Liverpool have hardly struggled to get goals this season, with marquee signing Mohamed Salah leading the way for the Reds with 24 goals and 6 assists. Even when Coutinho hasn't played, the men from Anfield have still found the back of the net consistently. Liverpool's issues this year have been in their defense. With the signing of Van Dijk, Reds fans are now asking for a world-class goalkeeper, as David De Gea has shown for Manchester United. A quality keeper can win you points, bailing their team out even when the defense fails. Liverpool could use the Coutinho money to fund a bid for Atletico Madrid stopper Jan Oblak. Oblak would be a welcome upgrade on both Mignolet and Karius. Having developed into one of the best goalies in the world, the Slovenian would nail down the Anfield #1 spot and help shore up the Reds' defense.